Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of The Dream Alchemist. I am your host, Crystal Lauren, The Dream Alchemist, and in this episode, we are going to talk about the number one, the number one birthday, the number one life path, the number one destiny number, the number one soul number, the number one personality number, and the number one personal year. I'm also going to do a intuitive reading by pulling cards from a tarot deck and an oracle deck with a direct message for you number ones. Okay, so let's get into it. Now, if your birthday is on number one, then let me break down what that means, what the birthday number really means, period. Your birthday is works in the belief that your soul chose the day you were born, giving you the gifts and the tools and the lessons you need to fulfill your destiny. So your birthday is all about your gifts. Your birth number just basically provides you with the information about who you are, what your talents are, your higher purpose, and what your special gifts are, and things of that sort, okay? What you have to work with, all right, in this world. And I did a video on how to calculate, well, you know your birth number, but if you have a 2-digit number, there's a way to calculate that, and I break all of that down in a video that will be linked at the end of this video, okay? Actually, it will be at the end of this video and in the description, okay? So, your birth number 1, okay? Your birth number 1, let's tell you about it. You are independent, competitive, and a natural leader, full of original ideas, and you like to stand out. You take initiative and are able to get people excited. You can also be stubborn, selfish, and moody. Your great lesson is to learn about boundaries and sharing and teamwork. Okay, that's for birthday number 1s. Now, I'm a birthday number 1, so I can definitely agree with this. I take initiative when there's something to be done and they're like, who wants to do this? And there's a room full of people and nobody takes the initiative to do it. It's always me. I'm the first to do that. Like to stand out. I kind of like to stand out. I used to perform in talent shows, do open mic poetry. I'm a natural leader because I like leading people. That is one of my natural gifts, to lead. So whatever I do in this life, it will involve me leading others. I'm not a follower. I am a leader. Okay, nothing's wrong with being a follower because you are born to follow someone for a purpose. So that is birthday number 1. Now let's get into your life path number 1s, okay? And your life path number reveals the special path you will navigate in this lifetime. It is a very important number. It covers your natural talents and abilities as well, your character, unique opportunities, and the important lessons that will help you achieve your destiny. All right, this is another number that will help you achieve your destiny and kind of give you an idea of what you have to work with to achieve your destiny. Okay, so how to calculate that, it is in that other video. So I'm not going to, for the sake of time, I'm not going to go over it again in this video. So be sure to check out that video in the description. Now, the meaning of life path number 1 is the other thing that life path number reveals is where you'll find your success, your power, your energy. It'll also uncover your shadow side. Your personality reveal hidden motivations. It can help you fulfill your dreams and goals and aspirations. So, what is a life path number one? You are a born leader. There's that leader again. So, if you're not born on the first, but you have a life path number of one, you are a born leader. You're full of original thoughts, inventions, and ideas and visions. Although you are fabulous at getting things started, you're not so great at seeing them through to the end. Tedious details can cause you to lose interest. In relationships, it's important that you keep your independence, but you also like feeling needed. You like to be in charge, however, you must resist becoming overbearing and selfish. You come across as capable and confident, however, you struggle with negative self talk. Remember to take it easy on yourself, and or you could hinder your ability to progress and achieve your goals. Now, it is very important that you work to develop self-awareness so you can recognize your lessons and intentionally improve your life and relationships. Uh, when it comes to careers, you number ones like are entrepreneurs or you're the boss. You don't like being told what to do. You are fiercely competitive, which helps you get to the top. Okay, so that is life path number ones. Now let's get into your destiny number ones. Okay, if you have a destiny number one, again, that is broken down in that other video. So be sure to go check it out so you can figure out your destiny number one. If you're watching this, you probably already know that you're a destiny number one. And we're done. Let's go to it in a second. Now, what is a destiny number? All right, that reveals your mental and physical talents as well as the shadow in your character. It represents your highest potential that you will spend a lifetime trying to reach and fulfill. It is the expression of your goals relating to career, family, and the type of person you want to be. All right, now your destiny number, just so you know, is calculated with your name. And like I said, as I explained in the other video, go check that out, okay? So, destiny number one. Again, number one is leadership, period. The leader and the decision maker. You like to get your own way and usually do. Your career must have room for upward mobility in order for you to stay motivated. You will likely end up in charge. Now, let me just say something in regards to this. If you are a one period, some of this stuff that's in these different sections do apply to you. Even though it might not be your destiny number or your life path number, but you have a one somewhere, some of these areas apply to you. And the reason I can say that is because I'm a number one birthday. And again, leadership carries over into all these categories. Also, I do like upward growth. That's why I don't like working for anybody, because if I don't see that I'm going to be able to go far with it at the company, I am going to want to leave. And I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. All my life I've been been an entrepreneur, but I've also worked for people and have wanted to leave those jobs and have. So, your inventive mind gives you quick problem solving skills. You have great vision and innovative ideas and excel at getting people on board to bring your ideas into reality. Number ones get excited about ideas, really excited, but can lose interest when it comes to details. That is so me. Even though I'm not a destiny number one, my birthday is number one, and this is still me. So Keep that in mind, number one. If you're a number one anywhere, pay attention to all these categories. Remember to set boundaries and stand up for yourself. You fear failure. Yes, I do. I think most people do, but I know I do. If you don't think you'll be the best at something, you won't even try. When living from your shadow side, you can be bossy, impatient, arrogant, and selfish, and use your influence for evil. Wow. Now, I guess this is if you're not this person, this is an area you need to be careful of becoming. If you've done spiritual work for yourself to prevent you from doing this, if you fall into your shadow side, then this is someone you can become if you don't be careful. Embrace your leadership gifts, inspiration, independent thinking, and unique ideas. Your originality should be shared. Ultimately, the destiny number one will demand you utilize these gifts and create opportunities to fulfill your vision. Okay, that's destiny number one. All right, exciting. I like it. Now, let's get into another number, another category for number ones that is not much talked about, but that is your soul number. And this number rules the decisions made by the heart. It is sometimes called your heart desires number. It reveals your private self that only those close to you get to see. It's where your dreams, your desires, and your longings and your true inner motivations lie and dictate how you operate in heartfelt relationships. All right, so when this number is in harmony with your life path number, you will make decisions easily. So meaning that you have both. Your life path is a number one and your soul number is a number one, then you're going to be able to make decisions easily. That's something that you're good at. And a soul number is just adding all the vowels in your name. Okay. Your destiny number is adding all the letters in your name, your birth name, and the soul number is adding just the vowels. Now let's get into your personality number, and that's adding all the consonants in your name. Now, and the only reason I'm giving that is because most people don't even know about the soul number and how to get to it, so I wanted to just tell you briefly on that, but I do break that down in the other video. So your personality number dictates the first impression you make on others. So it's how other people see you, okay? How they perceive you. This is the number that, you where you may be in denial about yourself, tell you about who you are. All right, whether you want to believe it or not. Okay, so the soul number one number is, did I do that? Personality number. That was soul number one I just did. So something that I just read soul number one, but I think I have some additional. Okay, that's okay. I haven't got to the personality. I'm still okay. Alrighty, here I have more information on the soul number. Hold on a second. Oh yeah. Okay, so soul number. Here's more on soul number one. Alright. Soul number one is a charmer with unique style and image. This take charge number will be the leader in a relationship. You tend to build walls of protection and can have a damaging "I'll hurt you before you can hurt me" mentality. Deep down, you are a hopeless romantic. So basically, this is just telling you show the front of oh, I'm bad, I'm tough, you ain't gonna hurt me. You put up a protection wall, but you are a hopeless romantic deep down inside. Okay? So, alright, so that is it for the soul number. Now let's go into the personality number one. Personality number one is dynamic and efficient, stylish, cheerful, controlled, capable, dominant, aggressive, unreceptive, intimidating, and courageous. So if you've been told you are those things and you didn't believe you were, honey, you're lying to yourself. That's what a personality number is, because you were born with a name for a purpose. It was given to you not for no reason, not just as a coincidence. You were born with a name, and that name has numbers behind it. Okay, everything has numbers behind it. So that's personality number one. So now what I want to get into is what they call a personal year. Okay, now a personal year, let me see if I can get into the personal year number. Well, you know what, I'm going to get into the personal year. And I didn't explain what a personal year means in the previous video, but the personal year is adding up the year, the current year you're in now. Okay, the personal year is adding up the current personal year. Okay, let me make sure I get this right. Okay, this is really kind of diving deep into breaking this down. Could take some time, but I'm going to do a whole video on breaking this down, because it's very detailed. And let's see. All right, to get your personal year, you're getting your attitude number and the universal year. The universal year is just the current year all added together. All right, and the attitude number is the month of your birth and the day of your birth. Okay, so you add those together, and that gives you your personal year. Now, there is a way to when you add this up to see if you are correct. I read that somewhere. So whatever personal year you're currently in, every year that number changes. It goes up. Okay, so it is a single digit. And I saw something that said, give me a second, guys. Alright, so let's just go into what a personal year number one is, okay? The personal year number one, when you're in your personal year number one, this is the time to move forward. It is a welcome change after your year number 9. I'm currently in my year number 9. So next year is my year number 1. Number 9 is your year for where you're letting go and making room for the new. And that is true about number 9, because things have occurred that made me have to let go of some things. And then there are some things that occurred that where I'm getting synchronicities that let me know, hey, get ready for this new change, this new world, this new life that you're about to go enter into, this new spiritual realm you're going into. So that is happening to me now in year number 9. Year number 1 is when it's time to be in that space. With the halo effect, you will still feel a few things falling away that you neglected to let go of last year. So if you're in the year number one, this year is almost over, by the way. In the beginning of the year, you probably still had some stuff lingering on. Year number one can feel like a slow start, but it is the perfect time to set your intentions, plant seeds, grow your ideas, and begin to initiate action to bring them into reality. What happens now will directly impact your rewards or harvest in your next 9 year. Okay? So this is year number one, although this is almost over. If you look back, this is the year that you should have been doing those things. This is a newfound confidence available to you now. You have momentum and can really make things happen. Now, if you're in the year nine, then you're going into year one. Just because this year, depending on where you are, your attitude number and your universal number can be different. So if you are in year number one now, this year already, it's about to be over. You need to get to start setting your intentions and planting seeds, and you have very little time to start taking action. Okay, going into this next year. Near number two, which I will do number twos in the next episode. Okay. This year will create movement and progress and will go by fast. You may find you are more impressive now. Remember to play well with others. Don't be stubborn and ask for help when you need it. So if you're in a year number 9 and you're going into year number 1, then you are ahead of the game knowing this information, so you can go into next year full blast ahead. Okay, so this is what this is telling me. I'm already been by my angels, my God, ancestors, spirit guides have already let me know that, hey, sister, get ready for some changes. It's coming. You doing good. Keep on the path. You doing good. Keep it going. Keep it going, because it's about to happen. You're on a new level now. Get ready for this new you. All right. So that is personal year number 1, and now it's time for me to intuitively pull a card, and I will show you guys this card as well. In this video, you'll see it on the screen here. I'm going to intuitively pull a card from the tarot deck, and it's the Field Tarot. And let me see what message Source Energy has for you. Number ones, whatever number 1 area you're in, whether it's any of those categories, this is for you. Okay, number 1 people. Okay, alrighty. Let's see. Alright, so the card that came out is Dreams, and it is Princess of Cups. So you see that card there? So let me just tell you what Dreams, Princess of Cups. Alrighty, now number 1. Now I'm a number 1, so this definitely applies to me. Alright, and I trust this card because I am very connected to my guides. I connect with them on a regular basis. So any message that I receive from them, I really accept it, and I've got confirmation that they are happy with me. Okay, I'm happy with they're happy with what I'm doing. All right. Now, the Princess of Cups represents dreams. The Princess of Cups is full of creative energy that is ready to be tapped into. emotional, gentle, romantic, and acts as a messenger to help us tune in to our own intuition. Listen carefully to her voice to help bring your inner ideas to fruition. All right, so this here is just giving you confirmation to what already has been said about, about number ones. Like, it's time to tune into your intuition. It's time for you to really get to work. All right, manifestation time, creativity time. So it's time to do those things. Okay, let's get into. I'm going to pull an oracle card from my Angel Prayers Oracle deck, and you guys are going to. I haven't shuffled them yet. Cards are already jumping out, so let's see what jumps out next. Okay, I'm shuffling, and when I pull my cards, I go by like whatever jumps out. However, if it jumps fully out of my hand on a flip, or flips over, I kind of go by that. I don't like just pull out of the middle or at the bottom. I go by what jumps out. And after shuffling for a while, if nothing jumps out, then there's no message from me in that deck. That's kind of what I go by. But something usually jumps out and of the deck. So I am shuffling now, and let's just see. Spirit, there you go. That jumped out. Uh-oh. Here's that card that jumped out. And this card is synchronicity. Thank you, angels. I trust your well-timed guidance and signs. Synchronicities. Oh my goodness. This is definitely a message for me, because synchronicities. Let me tell you guys, I'm getting a lot of them right now. And if you're number one getting a lot of them, it is definitely something you should be paying attention to. So let's see. Reading from the book. Synchronicities are, we're talking about numbers here, and when you see synchronicities, you really need to pay attention. Alright, so there is a reason for some of the experience you've been going through recently. There are no coincidences in life. Everything is perfectly timed by God and the universe. So trust that your angels are sending you divine guidance through the information and people coming into your life at this time. There is positive guidance here for you. Trust the process and the path that is being shown to you, as it will take you forwards one step at a time until you're where you need to be. The angels of synchronicity are here to guide you and will remind you of their presence at the perfect time. They always do that for me, I'm going to tell you. They really do. There is no such thing as chance. All is guided. If you come across an opportunity that is perfectly timed for you, know that this is the work of angels. There are no coincidences, only God incidences. You hear that? Only God incidences. God and his angels are sending signs and messages through people and situations that seem perfect for what's happening in your life now. If you've been waiting for the perfect time to begin or even end a project, know that there are synchronistic events occurring right now to show you the truth of the situation. So if you are trying to decide, should you start a project or should you stop doing something that is taking up too much of your energy, you should be getting synchronicities. If you're not getting synchronicities, that means you're not, you're probably not paying attention. You haven't asked the angels to give you direction. If you ask God, your spirit guides, your ancestors, the universe, whatever it is that you recognize to give you direction, they will give it to you. Okay? They will give it to you. So that is your reading, and for number ones. So I hope it was helpful to you. This shouldn't be it. Your reading shouldn't be an exact thing. It should be something. If you're watching this, that means you're kind of already have some thoughts in your mind. This is just a confirmation to you. All right, just confirmation to something that you've already been thinking, or questions in your head. It's giving you an answer. Okay, so that is it. That is all. If you like this content, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of this content, make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out. And if you want to see the number twos, if you are a number two in any of these areas, you definitely want to tune in to the next episode when we talk about the number two. All right, guys, have a wonderful day, evening, night, wherever you are. Until next time, bye-bye.